Hi, in this tutorial we will learn how to export the files from the Photos app of your MacBook Air or MacBook Pro. So there are two quick ways to export the files, whether it is audio or video file. So first of all, you can just select the files whatsoever you want to export and then just drag it to the destination folder in your Finder app. So you can just drag and the data or the files would be exported. But in this case, the resolution of the files would be slightly reduced. So just in case you want to quickly share few files and you are not very much worried about the quality of the export files, then you can just select this or choose this method. So it's pretty easy. Just select the files whatsoever you want to export, just drag it to the destination folder, and you can also even drag this to any application. For example, if you are using Google Photos or if you want to upload these files to Google Photos, you can just simply drag these to the browser having the Google Photos open and drag it there, and all the files which you have selected will start getting uploaded, but in slightly lower resolution. So if you are not concerned about the resolution, this is one of the easiest and fastest way to export files from your Photos app. Alternatively, what you can do is you can select the files whatsoever you want to export, and just in case you want to retain the quality of the export or you want to control the quality of the export, then you can just select the files first of all and then go to file and then go to export, and here you are given two options. So one quick tip, just in case you want to know how many files you've selected, you can see over here or over there as well. And if you want to have the control over the quality of the export, you can just choose the first option and it will show you different options like what should be the file format. So should it be JPEG or PNG or TIFF? If you are not too much concerned about the quality of the export of photographs, so in that case you can use JPEG. But if you want to get the slightly higher quality, you can choose PNG, and if you want the highest quality, then you can choose TIFF format. So that was about the JPEG, and in JPEG you can choose multiple quality options from low to maximum. Since you're using this option, chances are there that you would want slightly lesser or lower quality, so which would mean low, medium, high would be good enough. And then about the size, file size, should the photographs be large or medium or small? So full size would mean huge size, the original size. So since you want to reduce the size as well of the file, you can choose the large one. And just in case you want a kind of a thumbnail sort of size, then you can choose the small size. And what should be the resolution of the movie? Should it be 4K or 480, 720? Generally we use 1080, so it is the most liberal movie resolution, so you can use 1080. And should the file name be sequential? I think this is very important. So generally what happens is we are having lots of files in Photos, and if you're exporting, chances are there that there would be some clashes in terms of the file name, so we would want them to be renamed. Now you can choose the kind of prefix of the file name, and then you can use the sequential one, which would mean that although the prefix would remain same, but there would be a number which would be added to the file name. So let's say if there was a trip to, let's say, New York, and you would want all the photographs to have the number as well, 1 2 3 4 up to how many files you have selected. So in that case, this option would export all the files with the unique name. So you will see numbers appended to the prefix. So let's say, for example, this one 1 2 3 4 5 6. So chances of clashes in terms of file name would be dramatically reduced, because then each file would have a unique name. And then you can just click on export and the files will start getting exported. But it takes a while, just in case you are having multiple photographs or videos, because then your computer, your machine is actually processing the files, and it is down scaling the files, so it takes a while to do that. The quickest way is to select the file and choose the other option, which is export the unmodified original files, which would mean that it would export all the files in its original quality and resolution. So you can just choose the sequential one. The prefix can be anything which you want, and a number would be appended to that. This is my favorite option. So just in case you are having hundreds of files, you would want them to be renamed, and unique number should be added to the file name, so that there won't be any instances of name clashes, so like there won't be any duplicate names, etc. So you can just choose the sequential option and then click on export. It will ask for the destination of the files, so you can just enter the desired destination and the file will start getting exported very quickly, because there is no downscaling or any processing involved. It is just copy paste. So quickly we can recap this. So just in case you want to export files from your Photos app, there are two ways. One is to quickly select all the files and just drag and drop to the desired destination. It can be your Finder app or it can be Google Photos, anywhere you want to quickly export the files without worrying too much about the resolution, because in this case resolution would be slightly reduced. Another way is to select the files and then go to file and go to export. Select either of these options. First option will give you control over the quality and the resolution of the files, and second option would just export the original files, retaining the original resolution of the files, whether it is photographs or videos. Thanks so much for watching this tutorial. If you liked it, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if you didn't, then leave a comment so that we can improve it further. Do watch these suggested tutorials to learn even more, and do let us know what you want to learn on Being Skilled.